Alright guys, let me talk about a penny stock that has just come under my radar. There has not been a lot that I really liked recently, but this one is coming into an area of interest and I'm like, okay, this one looks pretty good. It's got one of the lowest K values, which is 3.45. As you can see on this candle, this stochastic oscillator, that's pretty low, 3.45. Okay, so we have that thing. The next thing is we're at this lower KC, which is an extremely oversold type of pattern, especially at these settings. And then lastly, we have this EMA 5 TD of not touching in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys know the rules. Anything that's not touching in 7 days is considered long. If you go to the profile, it is based in Hong Kong, so these are a little more trickier. So it's just good to see that. But I'd be looking to get into this one most likely tomorrow near the bell. Hopefully it doesn't pump without me because at any moment this can pump. You can see right in here, they report a 280% revenue surge. They completed their 3.7 million direct offering 2 days ago. So we got the bad news out of the way. I think, guys, at any moment this thing is due for a massive rally, okay? I might go in a little small size in the morning. We will see. But that is a 43% return to that EMA 5, okay? 45%. We had the lowest K value out of all the stocks I'm looking at, a 3.45. It has 28 million volume, so it's definitely got the volume that I like to see in this thing. So, as always, with this strategy, you avoid catching these first, falling knives. We want to rate with this strategies. We give it that time distance from that EMA 5. If you play it right away, you get screwed over. I like to see something like this where it's just kind of dying out. It's kind of consolidating. You see a low K value. You have that EMA 5 TD. But, my rule of thumb is, though, is to buy this towards the end of the day. And as you can see, we got very close here. This was the end of the day right in here. You get pretty much at the bottoms here. I mean, just this little pump right here was a 14% move up. All right, so if you buy it towards the end of the day, you get pretty good entries here. Right up in here, and then the sellers die out, and then the algos pump it. All right, that's how I'm looking to play this thing. So I'm gonna buy this at the end of the day. GSIW. This is one of my most favorite pennies as of right now, as it has a really long time distance, low K value, lots of volume, done with their offering. So I think a lot of good things is going to happen with this. All right, they regained their NASDAQ compliance back in 624. Obviously, they're going to have to do a reverse split. All right, we know that's going to happen eventually. They're at 10 cents. Organically getting above this $1 is just not going to happen. But yeah, this is a great stock, guys. I will post in the premium chat in the Discord on the plays I decide to take. On my swing trade alerts, I will post high-quality stocks that you can hold for quite some time and sleep good at night. But these little plays are going to post at the end of the premium chat at the end of the day, and I'll say, hey, I'm buying GSIW at the end of the day, and you can look to follow me on these. I don't like to hold these during the bell, during the market hours, because as you can see, it tends to keep going down. A lot of the biggest movers are happening pre-market and after hours on pennies, and that's where I want to capitalize on these. All right, guys. So GSIW, definitely look into this one tomorrow, okay? This is a very good one. And if we come into these lows at this lower KC, oh, I would love this. This is so due for that EMA 5, 45% return. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below and in the description. It will say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. All you have to do is hit how to subscribe and hit the hashtag day trade alerts, all right? And then you'll get access to all my alerts, my day trades, swing trades, educations, and live streams for an all-time low cost of $12 a month. Never go up in price. And I think you guys will find a great community here. But yeah, I use this system on how to find bottoming plays. The biggest issue people do is they get in early, they just keep going down and down and down, and now they just want out break even. Where this strategy has caught me many bottoms in the market, it has found GBO at a very low thing. And as you can see using this system here, you see how price reverts all back to these EMAs. I got in GBO in here when it was extremely low on a K value, and it pumped up 100% pre-market. And eventually, a lot of people got in, when it pumped up, and then they started having that pain. We want to get in when price is depressing. We want to get in near the bell, and you see the algos let these things take off. I've seen these time and time again. Rhea was another one on my big watch list here. Same pattern as GSIW. We have this massive EMA 5 TD. We have a low K value of 2.63. What happens after hours is this thing pumps up, monsterly a 57% return. Looking at this system, that's what you want to see. You get in after near the bell's about to end, right up in here. It has that massive EMA 5TD, low K value on the daily, monster volume, and then bam, it happens right up in here. And it's the same thing GSIW is doing. They announced this direct offering. Well, GSIW, same thing. They're done with the direct offering. We're just waiting for this thing to go up, and at any moment, this thing is due here. Definitely keep your eyes on GSIW. This is my favorite penny stock. Slightly higher K value than Rhea, but definitely good penny stock. I like this one a lot. All right, guys, hope to see you in the Discord. It's only 12 bucks a month. Do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee, and I think you guys are going to love it. If you have an Android, you will have to use your computer or use your phone's browser, and don't do it through the app, but you can read how to subscribe. I think you guys are going to love this community. I have so many different strategies, whether you do futures, whether you day trade, swing trade. There is a strategy for everyone, and I think you guys are going to love this a lot. All right, guys, this covers my analysis on GSIW. This is the #1 penny stock that I'm watching, and I think this one's going to make a big move. I've seen this pattern a lot when it hugs this ATR4. It has this massive EMA 5TD, low K value. Any moment, this thing's going to pump. I just hope I get in it before, because Rhea, same pattern here. Same pattern. Massive EMA 5TD, low K value, and then buy it at the end of the day, monster move up. And this is why I don't want to hold it for the market. As you can see, when the market opens, Rhea goes down. If you bought Rhea at the end of the bell here again, look at the monster move up Rhea gave you, 65%, and you just keep rinsing and repeating it. That's what I plan to do with GSIW. Buy it at the end of the day, and as you can see, you made your 15%. The goal is to make at least 10%, scale some out, and hold some for that pre-market home run hits. That's the goal. You want to make 20, 30, the goal is to at least lock in that 10% though, okay? All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this. I'm really loving this strategy on how I trade small caps. I have been absolutely killing it on some plays. Some plays, I'm just break even, and I just sell it, and I dodge a bullet. It goes down like 20, 30%, the next day. So, it's better to be safe than sorry. If this doesn't run pre-market, don't trade it till the end of the bell, and look for this pattern here where at the end of the bell, you get the best dips doing that. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment, share it out to your friends. Let me know what you think about GSIW, but this is my favorite penny stock on my radar that I'm watching carefully. All right, guys. Peace out and happy trading.